Hello, and welcome to the Sunday meditation at the Light Institute of Glastonbury and the Sanctuary of Light. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, we divide our meditation into 3 parts. In the first part, we access our source, our higher selves. We ask it to take a form for us, and we draw it into our body so that we sit in meditation as our higher selves. Then I'll make a little Om sound so you can push the button on your apparatus and meditate for as long as you like. In the second part of the meditation, we practice the art of radiance, by which we reach into the cosmos and we pull down to us a beautiful beam of pure white light down through the top of our heads, down into our stomach, our solar plexus. This is the center of the emotional body. And from there we laser that white light out across the planet, back up into the sky. And we do it with our breath. So we breathe in as we draw the light down to us, and we exhale through our mouths as we extend it out. And that brings us into a very deep meditation, slowing our brain and expanding our consciousness. Again, an Om. And each week, the third part of our meditation, we look for a way to take our wonderful meditative state, our uplifted energy, and extend it out into the world. This week, we're going to focus on our higher selves and send light that everyone on this planet could find their source, connect with their source through their higher selves, so that they can trust their evolution, they can trust their purpose, they can trust themselves. And we'll do that by simply asking all humanity what frequency of light they need to access their own inner knowing, their higher selves. It's easy and it's powerful. If you're ready, we'll begin with a couple of breaths. Close your eyes. Breathe in through your nose. Hold at the top. And now exhale very slowly through your mouth as if you were kind of whistling. Once again, breathe in through your nose. Hold at the top. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Keeping your eyes closed, ask your higher self, the intuitive essence of your soul, your own inner voice, to take a form for you. It could be a sunrise, a star, a being, a light, a tree, an animal, an equation. Ask your higher self to choose a form at this moment, any form. Do it now. Now, ask your higher self to touch the place in your body where you are holding your divine essence at this moment. Just imagine that touch, any place in your body. Bring your consciousness to that place and draw your higher self into your body through that place of divine source. Draw it in and sit in meditation as your higher self. Om. Reach up into the cosmos with your consciousness and draw down a beautiful beam of pure white light down through the top of your head, down into your stomach, your solar plexus. And as you exhale, laser the light out across the planet, illuminating our planet, back into the sky and into the cosmos. Breathe in, draw the light down. Exhale, extend the light out. And just continue that patterning for your meditation. It will take you deeply, deeply into those expanded meditative states. could bring all of humanity, 8 billion plus beings, human beings together in your mind's eye, gathering all of humanity, and ask humanity what frequency of light, what color they need from you, each and all, to be able to feel that they are connected to their source, to their higher self, and that through that connection they will begin to feel their purpose, their safety, their love of life. So just ask, what color do they need from you at this moment to find their higher self? Whatever color comes into your consciousness that they are extending and asking for from you, again, reach up into the cosmos, pull down exactly that color, down to the top of your head, down into your solar plexus, and laser that frequency of light out to all of humanity, and just continue to draw it down and extend it out to humanity. Till you feel that there's a shift, as if all of humanity lights up, connects to their source, feels that safety, that truth, that purpose, that love of life. Take a deep breath into your body and open your eyes. Thank you. There is a second part to our meditation. It's called knowings. And each week, people from around the world send in questions that they would like for us to explore in order to uplift and expand our consciousness and to include anyone who is participating. And Allison will tell us the questions that have come for this week. Allison?
The first question is from Santa Fe, New Mexico in the USA.
Hello.
Can we activate psychogenetic qualities from someone before they pass on, or only after they leave their bodies?
That's a wonderful question. Let me explain psychogenetics for a moment. You all know physical genetics, you've heard that. Psychogenetics means that we could inherit, in the same way, a genetic encoding that has emotional content or spiritual content, as well as physical content. And we can inherit that actually from anyone with whom we have a thread, a spiritual thread. When we realize that we do have many incarnations of the soul, you can imagine that, for example, you could psychogenetically inherit something from your children because perhaps they were your teachers or your friends or your parents in another lifetime. By the same token, you could inherit something from a forefather, foremother, that you've never heard of, that you never knew, back in your family constellation. So it is a wonderful thing to consider, and I wrote a whole book called Psychogenetics, the Force of Heredity, how we can recognize and actually choose to amplify wonderful qualities and energies, whether they're physical or emotional or spiritual, from others that allow us to see ourselves in a different way. So often we focus on what's wrong with our bodies, what we don't like about ourselves. But if we ask the question, from whom have I inherited a wonderful mind, the capacity to sing, the joy of life, whatever. And then suddenly in comes someone. And again, this could be even someone who's not your blood, someone around the planet. And this is very important because it means that you, through the expansion of your consciousness, can actually extend out into the ether's qualities, like you're doing right now through meditation, that support other people, and they can find that thread and pull it in and actually have it influence their lives. So yes, you can psychogenetically inherit from anyone at any moment, at any time. This is really a fantastic way to really advance that question, who am I? Allison.
The second question is from Glastonbury, England.
Glastonbury.
I would greatly appreciate you talking about the spiritual pitfalls of associating and how to stop it. I often find myself not liking someone because they remind me of someone else with whom I've had a bad experience. This feels so limiting, but I can't seem to overcome these feelings.
You're speaking of something that is germane to almost everyone. That we have an experience, we imprint that experience, and then we not only associate it to others, but we project it onto them, and then play it back and forth and back and forth. And so there is this incredible linking up that very often doesn't serve us. And so yes, of course, the way that you want to do that, and which is a very powerful way to heal yourself, to free you from spinning that, I don't like them because. And by the way, when we see something we don't like in someone else, the only way we can notice it is that we have it in us. We have a connection to it. Maybe we have lived under that, and there's the association through our own family or had some other experience. But it's germane to us, otherwise we wouldn't notice it. So, through the power of consciousness, we can choose to see something in someone that we do like, that we can connect to. So, what you would do is person that you associate through some experience, an attribute, a characteristic that you don't like. Again, one aspect of that is first say, where am I holding that in my body? What color, go to that place in your body with your consciousness. What color does it need to be released from me? So I don't have to project it onto you, to associate through you, to use you, as a negative point of reference in my life. But instead, to choose to see in you something that I could admire. Because everyone has so many qualities. And you could really even ask your own higher self, show me a quality or an attribute of this person that's admirable to me, that it would serve me to amplify my life. And whatever that quality is, then you can just ask your body to imprint that. Where is that again? Where is that in me? Go to that place and prick it open it up and let that flow through your body. And then really to balance out, I don't like you. A wonderful way to do it is exactly what we were doing in the first part of our meditation. Bring them into your mind's eye and ask them what frequency of light they need to be released from your association, from your projection onto them. And whatever color comes, psychically to you, and it will, they will choose. Then again, you reach into the cosmos, pull down that frequency of light and extend it to them. And extend it to them in a way that says, let me give you this and we're done. And you will find that suddenly you perceive them or your own experiences or the world from a more positive and more possible place of nourishment and happiness and freedom. Yes. Alison?
The last question is from Stuttgart, Germany.
Stuttgart.
Chris, oh please, will you give an exercise in consciousness and knowings about how to best listen to our bodies and what they actually want? I'm afraid I'm listening more to my emotional body than my physical body when it comes to eating and drinking, especially during these holiday times. Help!
Oh, yes, absolutely. We want to have those things that maybe we don't really indulge in, and other times we want all those sweets, because sweets represent love and connection. They are very primordial to us because our mother's milk is full of sweetness. So many associations there. And the same as with drinks, but there's a little thing about the emotional body that is important for us to recognize. You can't just say, I shouldn't do it. I won't do it, because then the next thing you know, you're doing it. Your emotional body, if you want to not make yourself sick after the holidays or gain so much weight or something, you must give the emotional eating or drinking something else. You don't just take it away and say, no, that's not good for you. You say, what else would you like? Or perhaps you're with family and they're serving delicious things that are full of sugar or full of something that you normally don't imbibe or relate to. Instead of going click, 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 I wouldn't do that. You can always energize it. And this has been proven scientifically, and there are wonderful stories around the world of the power of this, which is that you can take that piece of chocolate, that wonderful Christmas cookie, or the eggnog full of stuff, whatever, and there are several ways that you can do this. You can hold it in your hand for a moment, and as you're holding it in your hand, imagine that you're aligning it to your body. This is for you, body, and align it to your body, and your body will not have a problem with it. It's truly amazing. You can look at it, you can hold it, you can ask your body, and here comes the thing, body, do you want this? If your body says, no, I don't want that alcohol, or I don't want that, then be true to yourself and ask for a nice bubbly lemon water or something. You're still a part of the party. You still hold the glass, you still eat the cookie, you still enjoy things, but you do it in concert with your own body, rather than your emotional energies that say, it's Christmas or it's a holiday and so I get to do this. Ask your body, inside yourself, do you want this, body? Will this be all right? And if it says yes, then you go ahead. If it says no, you can also say, can I transmute this? And so that's when you can extend your energy or hold it, and really, this is for you, body, and feel it align to your body so that you can take it in. Or, what would you like, body? And you can actually do things with your hands that are a way of talking to your body. For example, you can make a little circle here like that, and then put your other hand in so that you've got this little figure eight. I'm trying to figure out how to show that to you. There you go, figure eight. And if it's a yes, it's strong, you can't break it. If it's no, it will break. So you could be sitting there and you're looking at something, and you can say, do you want this, body? And if it's hard and strong, it's going to be fine for you. If it says no, if it breaks and it's weak, then again, look around and find something. Would you like this, body? Replace it with something else, so that the emotional body is getting what it needs after this preparing for holidays, coming to families, and all the emotions that have to do with relating and presents and ceremonies and religious things and all the stuff that goes on in holidays, that you are always true to your own body. People so often get sick after holidays. Some of that is because of their negative feelings about their relations, or what's expected of them, or how they fall back into who they are. And so again, you could shift that through a powerful consciousness. Instead of resisting, coming forward and saying, I will give my best. I can give my love. I can give something through light and through the purity of my consciousness. And another way you could do that with your body is ask your body what it would like for you to contribute to any meal. And maybe you can make something that's the way you would make it and take that as a gift. Great love, wonderful and happy and healthy holidays to everyone.